John, take a look at this.
What's up?
Cass has inverted T waves.
I thought we had this stabilized.
Yeah, so did I.
Something's wrong.
Cass? Cass!
Us.
Daryl, John, something is wrong with Cass. I can feel it.
What's his rate?
It's still way up there.
His pulse is 32. Let's get another pressure on him. You think this could be a reaction to the antidote?
Maybe we gave him the wrong dosage.
His blood pressure is 190 over 120.
If we get that down, he's gonna stroke.
Frankie, maybe you'd better wait outside.
No. Honey, I know you can hear me. You hang on, okay?
You stand by with a bolus of lidocaine just in case we need it.
John, take a look at this.
What?
The rhythms keep changing. My gut tells me that the standard procedure won't save Cass. We'd only be making it worse.
I didn't even hear you come in.
I was just making my security rounds, and I heard you two in here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude.
No, it's okay.
Can I help?
Sure, I'd love for you to. I don't really know what it is that you could do.
May I?
Sure.
While you were gone, Ellie helped me plant the rose bushes on the terrace. And I was telling you a story. Do you remember? You remember I was telling you the story about the kookaburra bird that was flying around looking for her mummy? And she flew out so far over the ocean she got caught in a huge typhoon. Why don't I take you upstairs and I'll tell you the rest, okay? Now the winds were so strong that the kookaburra bird got blown all the way over to the Yucatan. That's in Mexico. And all the Yucatan birds, such as the toucan, made fun of the kookaburra's funny-looking beak and feathers. But the kookaburra bird, she didn't care. Oh, no. She was going to keep on looking until she found her mother.
Frankie, come on. It's time for you to leave.
John,
Frankie, come on. We
please.
cannot do our job with you here, please.
His diastolic is 130 now.
Daryl, I'm afraid he's gonna go into V-fib.
All my training says go by the book, John, but something tells me it's not gonna work. Now, the side effects from ingesting red passionata can be very similar to digitalis toxicity.
You think that's what's going on here?
It's purely a hunch.
Do you have a toxicity level on him?
It's in the lab.
Let's get it.
His pressure's still rising.
Hi, Mom.
I didn't see you there.
Are you all right?
Can you believe it? The airline finally located Mom's ashes. Trust Mom to get lost in Peoria.
What did they say?
They were appropriately apologetic. They flew the urn in to Bay City, and I was supposed to go down and pick it up. And I got in the car, and I couldn't get it started.
What was wrong with it?
Couldn't turn the key.
Mom, you shouldn't have to do this kind of thing alone.
Would you like me to take care of it, Mrs. Corey?
Would you?
No problem.
Yes, I would really appreciate it. Here are the papers that you'll need. Thank you.
Thank you for everything. You should sit down. Come on.
I don't know what's the matter with me.
I'm sure it's a normal reaction, Mom.
I mean, I held Mom in my arms while she was dying. I arranged everything with the funeral people for the cremation. I can't even go pick up her ashes.
You've been strong for everyone else, Mom. I think you have to give yourself a break.
It's like the final step, I guess, and I just don't want to take it.
So you're not ready yet. It's okay. Give it time.
I feel like I let her down.
You didn't. You know Grandma would be the very first one to tell you have to give yourself a break.
Well, who on earth could that be
I
at
don't
this
know.
hour?
I'll get it. Spencer, what are you doing here?
I need to see Rachel.
John, I want to try this.
You want to give him twice the dose of the same herbal medicine? This is pretty far out medically.
The point is, the first dosage was not enough. I think it'll work. John, there's nothing else left, and it's our only shot.
Give him 20 milligrams IV push.
Doctor, this isn't indicated. I can't give this.
I'll do it.
Frankie, we're about to try something that's rather extreme.
Is he going to be okay?
We just don't know for sure.
I want to be with him. Cass. Honey, I need you to fight. I need you. Cass? What's happening to him?
His pressure's going down. It's 170 systolic.
His rhythm's getting more regular.
Looks like the medication's beginning to work.
He's trying to convert back to a normal rhythm, John. You're looking good, Cass.
I believe it.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's gonna be all right. Oh, hey, you. Hey, you're gonna be okay. Oh, I love you. You rest now, okay? You'll get strong.
It's 150 systolic. Congratulations, doctor.
Somehow I knew I was right. I've never had a feeling like that before. It just all came together.
You used your gut as well as your head, and it worked. It's converting back to a normal sinus rhythm. I think he's finally out of danger.
Oh, God, how could I ever thank you two?
Right now, why don't you just go and get a cup of coffee? It's still going to be a long night.
Come on, Frankie.
Good work.
Daryl. What you did in there
Was not my usual stick.
You really went out on a limb.
I still don't know what happened in there. I just knew without any facts that we were on the wrong track.
It's a pretty amazing feeling, isn't it?
I could have been wrong.
You weren't.
You know, it's 10 years of medical training up, all out the window.
No. No, what you did in there was real medicine. You had all of that training, plus something else.
What? Instinct? Vibes?
I never know what to call it. I want you to know that I'm really in awe of what you do, Daryl. And I need you to know that we both wanted to save Douglas. We just used different methods.
That's putting it a bit mildly, huh?
You're a wonderful physician, Daryl. You have a gift for true healing.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you, but all I have is faith.
Faith and healing. Frankie, those are two words I never thought I'd put in the same sentence. You know, all my life I spent fighting prejudice. And I thought I was above prejudging, but that's exactly what I did to you. And I hope someday you'll be able to forgive me. I hope you'll be able to forget all the hurtful and condemning and thoughtless things I did to you, because someday, Frankie, I'd really like for us to be friends.
Hey, forget about someday, Daryl. What about right now?
As honest as Ada would have been. This must be very difficult for you with all the problems at Corey. The trucker strike, the selling, KBAY.
Life is full of tough times, Spencer. You get through them as best you can.
For those of us who are strong.
What is it that you really want, Spencer?
I told you, to offer my support. But I had no idea, Rachel, that it would cause you so much distress.
What distresses me is you come over to offer sympathy, but what you're really here for is a fishing expedition.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Rachel. You may not believe me, but my sentiments come from the heart. I know what it feels like to be alone.
I'm not alone. I have my family.
Which is more than you can say, Spencer.
The loss is still the same. Certain people in your life can never be replaced. We tell ourselves that we can go on without them, but we never really recover from the loss. Believe me, I know. Rachel, I meant what I said. If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Do you believe the nerve? Does he really think that we would accept his friendship?
I don't know. But as Mom would say, the whole thing stinks.
I'm big at you right now.
I hope so.
Daddy, too.
Oh, those are harder shoes to fill.
Excuse me, Mrs. Corey. Everything's been taken care of. Your mother's ashes are at the funeral home. Whenever you're ready, you may call with the instructions.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing that for me.
It's my pleasure.
Well, I guess we should call Nancy, right? And find out what she wants to do.
Let me know if you need any help.
All right.
Mrs. Corey, you were going to give me the spare keys?
Oh, that's right. Right. Ian said he'd help me with that key ring of Max. I have all of those keys on it. I've never known what they went to. So he said he'd take it around and try all the locks around the place and see what keys go with what. Thank you.
I'll get onto that straight away.
Thank you. He's a lifesaver.
Yeah. I think we're very lucky that he came along when he did.
What, calling to talk you out of marrying me? Maybe I better mend some fences. Hello.
Jake, it's Spencer. It's time for us to make our move against the Coreys.
Frankie, how did you get in here? The night nurse is a tyrant.
I had to make sure he's all right.
We'll keep a close eye on him tonight, but I think he's going to be fine. I hope he appreciates the accommodations. I had to pull a few strings to get a private room for him, you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Frankie, I never saw you in here. Good night.
Hey, you. Hi. You're all right.
Hey, Frankie.
I thought I was going to lose you.
What happened?
Christy spiked your water with alkaloids. She's just a lot sicker than we ever knew.
How?
Shh. I'll tell you about it tomorrow, okay? You get to sleep now. I love you, Ken. Sweet dreams, baby. The nightmare's over. It's finally over.
Oh, thank you. You didn't need to do that.
Oh, come on. You always knew when I needed a treat.
I could stand a break. It's amazing how much paperwork goes into selling a television station. Thank you.
I still can't believe that Jake tried to buy KVAY.
That's not all Jake is trying to do.
Why? What else?
I was hoping if I didn't mention it, it would go away.
What?
Jake and Paulina are engaged.
When did this happen?
Tonight, I interrupted their celebration.
Well, I guess that was pretty awkward for you.
It was awkward. How do you forbid someone from making the biggest mistake in their life? She's head over heels in love with Jake. She doesn't see the truth about him.
Well, he does love her, Mom. I do know that much. Maybe.
Damn it! One of those quarries must have it.